wanna roll with a good girl. Do it big, do it all for a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl.
The Good Girl on Fab TV. This is Simone Renee here, and I filmed a Get Ready With Me chit chat video where I'm talking about my favorite and least favorite products of 2017 and the products that I didn't like, I'm not taking with me into 2018. So if you want to see how I got this look, or learn a little bit about my preferences in makeup and things I didn't like, stay tuned and keep watching. I did my eyes off camera because I didn't want that to be the focus of this look. But if you want to see how I got this look, I used the Juvia's Place Douce palette, which I got for Christmas, and I love it. I also use a Jekyll and Hill palette a little bit. But if you want to see a look from that palette, be sure to let me know. Other than that, we're going to jump right into this video, and I'm going to start getting ready. You guys seem to like my last Get Ready With Me video, so it's going to be a chit-chat. And I guess like while I'm going to talk about the products that I really love and the products that I don't really love that I have like sitting around that I'm just going to show you guys. I won't be using them obviously because it's New Year's Eve and I'm trying to look like a baddie and I'm not going to use products I don't like. But yeah. So anyways, the first product that I absolutely love is my Fenty Beauty Primer. And I did a whole video on this primer and foundation, and I love both products. I'm also going to be using the foundation, which is also in my loves category. I already primed like most of my face. I'm just kind of going back over it. I really, really, really love this primer because it's so smooth and it makes your skin really soft and kind of blurs out a little bit of the imperfections before the foundation. And it's just really nice. Like, I don't really know if I'll ever use another primer. Before that, I was using my Becca primer, which I really still like, but this one feels more natural, and my Becca primer kind of makes my face sticky. And in the wintertime, I don't need super matte, so this works really nice. And then I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation, and I love this foundation, guys. Like, you are heard me talk about it so many times, and when I say it's my favorite foundation of the year, it's not an exaggeration. It really works wonders, and as you're gonna see, it's lit. So I really, really mess with it a lot. I will be definitely taking this into 2018 with me because I don't know of any other foundations that I would like love over this one. I'm excited to try some new foundations in 2018, so that's going to be exciting. But for 2017, my Fenty Beauty foundation definitely won. It took the cake pretty easily, and it makes me look like a goddess that I am, so I love it so much. While I'm doing my foundation, I guess I can start on the products that I don't like. It's going to be all over the place. I don't really have like, I'm going to start here and there. I'm just going to try to talk and go so we can move it along. And this video won't be too long, but one of the foundations that I did try this year was the L'Oreal, what is it called? It's called the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and as much as I love drugstore products, that foundation did not work out for me at all, guys. Like, this is the product, and it's less than it's about $10 or $11 at the drugstore, and it's the color 112 Cocoa. And it's a demi-matte finish 24-hour foundation. And I just really didn't like how it looked on my skin to start off. Like, that's probably where it killed me. It just didn't look good. If I would have to recommend a drugstore foundation, it would just be the Maybelline Fit Me or the NYX Total Drop foundation. But I kind of grew tired of my NYX foundation, so it's not bad. I just wanted something else. So I tried this, and I didn't like it. For one, it's hard to tell the color range, and when you do pick out a bottle and you like try to find stuff online, it just wasn't, it was too dark, I think, and it just looked really weird. So I only used it 1 or 2 times, and then I kind of just gave up, and I was like, look, this is not a foundation for me. So I moved on from it, and I haven't been using it, and I definitely won't be taking it into 2012 with me. What am I saying, 2012? What the hell? I won't be taking it into 2018 with me because it just wasn't worth it. I'd rather just either splurge on a high-end foundation or just rather not use it and use another affordable foundation. So that one is not coming into 2018 with me. What else? Another product that I really like, and I use in all of my videos, is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the color Amande. And I talk about this concealer all the time because it works magic. It's like wonderful, and I use it every day. It just really looks good. It's matte, but it's not hard or like it doesn't dry my skin out. It's a soft matte finish, similar to my Fenty Beauty foundation, which is why I think they work so well together, because they're both like a soft matte finish, and like they just pair really well together. And I love NARS's products, so I definitely would recommend this one or their original like creamy radiant concealer, which is one of like a cult favorite concealer. But this is good for my oily girls because it's lit. I really like it. So I use this to highlight under my eyes and like my nose and stuff. You've probably seen me use it plenty of times because it's amazing, and it retails for $30 at Sephora, or I think it's at makeup counters in department stores, but I get it from Sephora, and I think there's 30 shades or something like that, so it's enough, like you'll find a pretty good match. And this is like my favorite match because it looks natural, but it also like helps me beat my face, so you should pick it up because it's so cute and I love it. And then like a product that I'm not taking into 2018 with me is I can't even find my color, but this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is I think one of the yellow color correctors, but I actually have like the concealers in my shade, and I kind of just grew bored of those. They were good as drugstore concealers, but they were a little bit too watery and too like I guess watery is the word. I just didn't like them after a while. Once I tried this, I was like, wow, there's so many other better things out there. And while it is super affordable and like it gets the job done, I didn't like this doesn't crease under my eyes. It lasts all day. That one I just didn't feel like lasts as good. It looks good when you first apply it, but then after that you're like a few hours later it just doesn't stick. So I love this. I love this NARS concealer, but I'm not going to be using my LA Girl concealer anymore, especially not taking it into the new year. I haven't used it all 2017, and I probably should just throw it away because it's just pretty much sitting there at this point. But yes, what else? So another thing that I'm not taking with me into 2018 is this Morphe eyebrow pencil that I got from Morphe in the store in LA, and I was super excited because they were like less than $5, and I'm like, oh my god, I need eyebrow pencils, affordable eyebrow pencils at that. But it just was really dark and chunky, and I really just didn't like how it applied on my eyebrows. It was just like too much, to the point where I felt like my eyebrows just looked way too bold, and I already have thick brows, so I was like, this is just making it look like I'm just trying too hard. So I definitely don't want to take that into 2018 because it just didn't work out really good for me. It was a nice color match, and I did use all of the products, so I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't use it. Oh, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So this is so weird, and I know my face is looking crazy, but we're talking, guys. We're just chit-chatting, getting ready with me, so I'm going to have moments where I just stop. But this is the brow pencil, and it just, like, breaks when I try to take off the spoolie end. So, like, this is the spoolie end, and whenever I try to take off the top with it, it pops off, and it's a hassle. And then this side was where the brow product was, but I said I did use it. I just used it when when I was getting low on other products, so that's probably why it's all gone. But I didn't use it like as a holy grail. Like I didn't like it that much. So I would stay away from that. But one thing I loved in 2017, I think I just started using it in 2017, was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I use it every day. I have it on now. And if I'm not using like my NYX brow micro pencil. I'm using my dip brow because it's just perfect. It gives you really nice sculpted brows, and you can be as light or as thick as you want, and it gives you just really nice natural looking brows. So that's a brow product I would recommend. Okay, so I highlighted my under eye. I might go back and add some more. Then we're gonna contour. Let's see. This is a really good product that I'm definitely taking with me into 2018. It didn't come out in 2017, but I've been using it a lot more. It is the NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, and it comes with concealer shades in light and dark and color correcting colors. I mostly use it for the contour shade, but it's definitely like a simple, easy way for me to contour because I don't really like dramatic contour. I only contour on special occasions like today. And like if I'm like trying to just do the most, but oops, I don't know. Sorry if I cut that out. But yeah, I don't really. Other than that, I'll use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, the powder one, because that's like a nice soft contour, kind of like a bronze effect. But this is like super affordable for someone who just wants to contour like occasionally. I would recommend the NYX palette because it comes in maybe I think 3 different color varieties, and then this contour shade is pretty dark, so it definitely helps add some definition to my skin, and I just love it. So I would definitely say use that if you're looking for like a affordable, less than, I think it's like $10, less than $20 contour kit, and you like don't even contour that much, and you like, I'm not spending $35 on a contour kit when I only contour once a month. Because honestly, people don't contour as much as they it used to be super popular, but like people just don't contour that often because you can just bronze and highlight and pretty much get the same effect. Pretty much get the same effect. Okay. So what else? What else am I not taking with me into 2018? Okay, this Tarte highlighter. I know we haven't moved to highlighter yet, but this is just sitting here. This Tarte highlighter by Tarte in the color Sparkler, and it's the Amazonian Clay highlighter. I hated it. I got it from Ulta on sale. Someone got it for me actually. But this highlighter like is so janky. It's just not okay. It's not janky. I love Tarte, but this highlighter isn't good for deeper skin tones. And I got the darkest one, I think. I tried to get one I thought would compliment me, but it just really doesn't show up. And it's like, it's really subtle, and it's like too subtle to the point where it's like, why does this exist? So I wouldn't recommend that highlighter at all. But I would recommend the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I'm going to be using this today because it's $10 and it's super, super, super pigmented, and it will make you glow like no other. So definitely check that out because you will love it. And it's coming out in new colors, I think this in 2018, so it's gonna be like a better variety. And then I'm gonna set my under eye. I'm setting my under eye with my Laura Mercier powder, which, if you haven't known by now, is the best powder I've ever used. I use it for everything. I don't really have an alternative for it because like if something's not broke, don't fix it, and it's worth the $38 to me because it lasts for a long time and you can use it no matter what skin tone you are. So I definitely recommend it. It's definitely something that's coming into 2018 with me. I tried to use another powder, but I won't say I hated it. I just didn't like it as much. So it's not like I won't be using it in 2018, but I don't really, like, I won't reach for it. But something I won't be using in 2018, which is a powder, is the Beauty Bakery flour powder in the color brown. And it's not because it's not a good powder, but look at this. Oh, I don't, let me see if you guys can see it. Okay, this brown is so dark. Like, I could never highlight or contour, or I could probably contour with this. but it's loose powder, and I don't think people contour with loose powder. But it's way too rich and way too brown. So I bought it and I used it, and I was like, whoa, let's take this off because my makeup was looking so dark. I was like, what is this? So I don't use that powder because it's just like, it's not good for my skin tone. I think it would be nicer on richer, deeper skin tones. But I got it because I'm like, oh, I need a brown powder, but it didn't work out for me. So I won't be using that at all for 2018. But if anybody has used the Beauty Bakery powder and the translucent or yellow tones, let me know how that works for you, because I definitely want to support them and use it because their brand is super cute. And that was the first thing I ever ordered that I was from them ever, and I was not impressed. So yeah, let's see, what else will I be using? Oh, my Mario Badescu facial spray I will use forever and ever and ever. I'm about to use that in a second, and I also will be using this Sephora Micro Smooth foundation powder because it is beautiful. It helps, I think I talked about this in my last Get Ready With Me video, but it kind of just helps set your face and set your foundation. It makes everything like smooth and kind of blends together. But you don't even need a lot of it. You just put it on and keep it moving, and just like that. And then I use this Mario Badescu spray, which this is the cucumber and aloe one, and I'm gonna use this forever. They have a new flavor. They have a new scent, which is the lavender one, but I don't like floral scents, so I'm just gonna stick with that. But I'll be using that forever. It's affordable, and it's like what people I would use it in place of like my Fix Plus, just because it gives you like a nice, more refreshed feel, and I like the scent, so that's what I stick with. What I won't be taking into 2018 with me, and it's a palette, and as much as I love eyeshadow palettes, I hated my ColourPop Yes Please palette, and it's really beat up because it's just been sitting around kind of getting dusted over. And I love ColourPop as a brand, but this palette just didn't really work out for me. I bought it because I wanted this yellow shade, and then this yellow shade was very patchy. So then I tried to like use it a few times for a makeup look, because I wanted to do a fall makeup look, because obviously these are very, very fall colors. But it just didn't come out good, and I didn't want to really do a full tutorial or review on it if it wasn't something I loved, because usually I try to be positive on my channel. So this is probably like the first time you've ever seen me talk about products I don't really like. And like I said, I love ColourPop, but that just really didn't work out for me, and I was so sad because it was only like $10, and I was like, oh my god, I'm getting it. I'm getting this nice palette with all the colors I need for this look I'm planning, but it just really didn't work out for me. So I was kind of sad that it didn't work out. But maybe next year I'll try another ColourPop palette that I love, and hopefully it will be bomb. Something else I got from Morphe that I really didn't like was this makeup sponge. And as you can tell, there's only half of a sponge because it ripped as I was cleaning it. I used it maybe twice, and I was like, it didn't blend as much as I needed it to. So it's like, I didn't really like the texture of it either. It's pretty hard either when it's wet. So it was just hard to blend out with. And then when I cleaned it, it tore. And I know I'm pretty rough with my sponges, and a lot of my sponges may have like tears in them. But for a sponge to like break just for me washing it the first time, I was just like not impressed. And mind you, I love Morphe. I use all their eyeshadow palettes. I use the Jaclyn Hill palette. Like I said, I only use Morphe brushes on my eyes. So it was kind of just like a letdown. So didn't like that. Another product I didn't like from 2017 was this Duo brush on lash adhesive, because it's just pretty like sticky, and like I know glue is supposed to be sticky, but like this was sticky, like gross sticky. I don't know how to explain it, but like it would stick to the point where it would dry super fast and then just be like sticky on my eyes. And I would just use my Duo normal black lash adhesive, and this works a lot better. It does take a long time to dry, but I would choose this over this any day. This was also really messy and hard for me to like get the glue, enough glue. That's another thing. I couldn't get enough glue on it on my lashes. So, and then when I would get enough glue, it would get clumpy and just really sticky, like I was saying. But this works really good, so I'm definitely going to be using this in 2018. I just wish it dried faster because it dries really slow. What else? Oh, I'm definitely going to be using my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot mascaras. I have the original one in black, and then I have the Shayla collab in Baddest Black. She came out with a collab with Maybelline with 3 lashes and a palette for 2017, and I actually met Shayla and I got her palette for free for meeting her at BeautyCon, so thank you again, Shayla, for that. I didn't use the palette that much, but I use this mascara all the time on normal days, and it's like the only drugstore mascara I like. So I definitely recommend it, and I definitely will be using it all the time. This is the Baddest Black one. And like I said in my other Get Ready With Me video, I can't talk and put on bottom lash mascara, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have on my bottom mascara. I think it looks pretty good for the most part. I think I'm just going to put on some inner corner highlight using my... I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill palette because it is something I'm definitely going to be using in 2018. It is one of the probably the best palette that I bought this year, and it was $35, and it comes with 30, or it was either 30. Okay, it was either $38 or $35. I can't remember, but it comes with all of these shades, so it's definitely worth it. And the colors are super blendable. It's probably my favorite Morphe palette, and I have a few, but people were like, "Oh my God, it's so expensive!" But look, it's way worth it. Like, it's the best Morphe palette that I've used, and one of the best palettes in general that I've used. So I definitely recommend it, and I'm going to be using it in 2018. Most of my eye looks came from this palette just because of how versatile it is and how like pigmented and blendable they are. So I'm just using a little bit in my inner eye corner. Nothing major. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything besides highlighting and lipstick. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, is there anything else? I think that's everything that I wanted to really talk about that I loved or didn't really like as much. But we can still keep going. Like I said, no, I'm lying. See, this is under stuff. My makeup area is a mess. So I'm just wow. Anyways, one product that I definitely recommend for everybody, especially if you're a beginner, is the shadow shields, the original shadow shields. I got these from the Morphe store in Burbank, I think, in LA, when I went to LA, and Burbank, California, but I went to Los Angeles for BeautyCon. But I got these at the store, and it helps with precision eyeliner and eyeshadow. And they're about $10, but you get 30 shields, so about 15 uses if you use 2 on each side. And they saved my life. Like, I can't do wing eyeliner freehand as good as I want to, so I use those all the time. But if you like don't want to use that, you can obviously use tape. But those are really good for catching fallout. Tape doesn't really catch fallout; it just kind of just stops there. But since there's like a cotton shield, eyeshadow and stuff kind of like falls on there, and it gives you a really clean line, and you don't have to worry about touch-ups afterwards. So I just love that little tool. It's not that expensive, and if you're just learning eyeshadow, it's definitely worth it. So I definitely recommend it. And this is the highlighter I'm using for today. I should have used Trophy Wife, but I think that was too orange for today. I just want to look pristine. And I think that's the majority of what I'm going to do. My last thing for 2017 that I'm definitely taking with me into 2018 is my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Lip Luminizer. I'm actually almost out, and I definitely need to buy more. But In terms of Fenty Beauty lip products, this includes the Soda Lip Paint and the Mademoiselle lipsticks. This is my favorite lip product that Fenty and Rihanna has come out with because it's a lot easier to wear every day. And with a brown lip liner, it's the best lip gloss I've ever used in my life. A close second is the Alyssa Ashley Elf Lip Gloss. I love that one too, but the Fenty one lasts a lot longer. So, I love it. And this is just the Chestnut Lip Liner by MAC. I've been using this since 2015. Not this specific one, but the lip liner itself. And it's definitely coming with me for the rest of life, so I don't really need to talk about it. It's good. It's funny because I'm like doing my makeup and I think my boyfriend is watching a movie. So clearly we have two different agendas. I need to fix my hair and finish it, but he's watching a movie and I'm doing makeup. Oh yeah, and Charlotta, you asked for a shout out. So hey girl, hey Bestie Fab. I just thought I should give you a shout out. And yeah, for the most part, I'm done with my New Year's Eve look. I hope you guys really enjoyed me talking with you guys about my favorite and least favorite products of 2017. I don't really have much else to say, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you want to see this makeup look, specifically the eyeshadow, let me know, or any other looks from that palette, and I'll certainly be happy to do it for you guys. Thanks for watching Good Girl Gone Fab, and I can't wait to make new and fabulous videos for you guys in 2018.